quite as exciting as watching paint mixing. And I don't have any stories to tell right now. I can tell you I've been in a creative conundrum to the point that I've had to set myself down and make lists of things to paint without relying on the spontaneity that so many artists depend on. That spontaneity is cool, and when the muse reacts, when the muse attacks rather, that's wonderful. But when you don't have the muse, it's not painting, not drawing is not an option. Because if you don't, it's real easy to fall out of any kind of habit you try to establish. You try to establish habits, good habits of painting and drawing every day, and then one day you wake up and you say, I'm tired of painting bookshelves. Nobody wants to see anybody paint bookshelves anyway. Bookshelves are dumb. And the next thing you know, you've skipped that day because your goal was just to paint some object around the house. Hi, Miss Allie. Because your goal was to paint some object around the house, and you missed that day because you couldn't get yourself motivated to paint a bookshelf. You said, you know what, nobody wants to see a bookshelf anyway. Bookshelf painting is stupid, and you talked yourself out of it. And then you can see, I don't know if you can see how quickly that black overpowered that yellow. And then the next thing you know, it's 4 days, it's a week, it's 2 weeks, it's a month. You've joined a daily challenge where you've promised yourself that you're going to draw every day, and you've joined a group online of people who are going to paint every day, and you're committed to paint every day for a month. You're committed to paint every day for a month, and you miss a day. And well, I'll make it tomorrow, I'll do 2 drawings tomorrow. And then tomorrow comes, and you don't do your 2 drawings. Well, the kids had basketball, so I couldn't do my 2 drawings. So you skip that day, and he said, I'll have to make these up on the weekend. And then the weekend comes, and you've got 4 drawings to do, and you're tired because you've been working all week, you've been running after kids all week. You're tired. And so you don't do the drawings. And then the next thing you know, the challenge is over. You're not caught up. And you just get out of the habit. You just decide you're not going to do it anymore. And it's not even a conscious decision to not do it anymore. Just one day you wake up and it's been 2 years. You haven't done it. One day you're just not motivated to broadcast on Thursday night. And the next thing you know, 6 months have gone by and you haven't broadcast. That's how it happens. That's how it happens. But that's what happens. You decide you're going to paint every day, and then life happens and you don't do it. And the way around that for me is to make a list. And as I'm driving down the road, I'll see stuff that interests me, and I'll add it to my list. Well, not while I'm driving. I won't add it to my list while I'm driving, but I'll add it to my list of things that I think would make interesting drawings or paintings. And then when I'm inspired, I go to that list. But if I have, if the muse strikes me, I'll paint whatever the muse strikes. But if I'm inspired by the list, I'll paint something on the list. So I had the idea that to start doing big paintings again, I would do roosters, because it's the year of the rooster. In the Chinese zodiac, it's the year of the rooster. And so I thought I could just paint 50 roosters. And then if I get motivated to paint something else, then I'll paint something else. But in the meantime, I'm painting. I'm not letting the lack of subject matter stop me from enjoying the process. And the more you do it, the more you want to do it. And the more you want to do it, the easier it is to get for the muse to hit you. The easier it is to be motivated. I find that if I draw every day, it's easier for me to be to come up with new ideas. And this is true not just in art journaling and not just on my sketchbook and on my canvases. This is true on my day job. I believe that having a little bit of art every day in my life makes me a better person. It makes me a better husband. It makes me a better father. Except for the fact that I'm always in the studio. But most dads are always in the garage anyway, right? But it makes me a better husband. It makes me a better father. It makes me a better employee. I believe that it makes me a better, well-rounded person.